It was a crisp Saturday morning, the kind that promised a perfect day for fishing. The sun peeked over the horizon as my buddies and I loaded up the boat, eager to hit the water. We had been planning this trip for weeks, a much-needed escape from the hustle of everyday life. As we cruised out to our favorite spot on the lake, I couldn't help but feel a sense of contentment. The early morning mist hung low over the water, adding to the serene atmosphere. It was moments like these that made me appreciate the simple joys in life. Hours passed in a blur of laughter, friendly banter, and the occasional catch. By midday, our cooler was filled with fish, and our spirits were high. We decided to head back to shore, satisfied with our successful outing. When I arrived home, the smell of freshly brewed coffee greeted me at the door. Alice, my wife of 10 years, sat at the kitchen table with a solemn expression, her hands wrapped around a steaming mug. Something about her demeanor struck me as off, but I brushed it aside, attributing it to the stress of her demanding job. Over dinner that evening, the tension in the air was palpable. Alice fidgeted nervously, avoiding eye contact as she pushed her food around her plate. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, she broke the silence with words that shattered my world. "I need to tell you something," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. I cheated on you with Mike." The words hung in the air like a heavy fog, suffocating and surreal. My mind raced, struggling to comprehend the enormity of what she had just confessed. Alice's eyes welled with tears as she pleaded for forgiveness, her words a jumble of regret and remorse. I sat there, stunned into silence. The woman I loved, the person I trusted above all others, had betrayed me in the most profound way possible. Anger and hurt surged through me, but I suppressed them, unwilling to let my emotions dictate my next move. "I need some time," was all I managed to say before excusing myself from the table. I retreated to the solitude of our bedroom, my thoughts a chaotic whirlwind of disbelief and heartache. As I lay awake that night, staring at the ceiling in the darkness, I made a silent vow. Alice thought I would forgive her, that everything could somehow go back to normal. But deep down, I knew that this betrayal would change everything. Little did she know, I had already begun plotting my form of justice. The days that followed Alice's confession were a blur of conflicting emotions and unanswered questions. Each morning, I woke up with a heavy heart, the weight of her betrayal bearing down on me like a lead blanket. Yet outwardly, I maintained a facade of normalcy, unwilling to let on that my world was unraveling. I started keeping a meticulous journal, documenting every suspicious behavior and each unexplained absence. Alice claimed she was working late or meeting friends, but her excuses rang hollow in my ears. I began to notice subtle changes in her routine, small details that seemed insignificant at first, but began to form a pattern. One evening, while tidying up our home office, I stumbled upon Alice's phone hidden beneath a stack of papers. Normally, she never left it lying around unattended. Curiosity gnawed at me, and I hesitated for a moment before unlocking the screen. What I found confirmed my worst fears. Messages exchanged with a contact named M filled the screen, their content veiled in cryptic references and inside jokes. My hands trembled as I scrolled through the conversations, piecing together fragments of a relationship that had been conducted right under my nose. I knew then that I couldn't rely solely on suspicion. If I wanted to confront Alice with irrefutable proof, I needed to dig deeper. It was a decision born out of desperation and a need for closure, but I knew I had to see this through to the end. With a sense of grim determination, I installed tracking software on Alice's phone, a move that felt invasive but necessary. It allowed me to monitor her movements and communications discreetly, providing a window into a world I had never imagined existed. Days turned into weeks as I continued to gather evidence, painstakingly compiling a dossier of betrayal. I consulted with a private investigator, sharing my findings and seeking guidance on how best to proceed. Together, we mapped out a plan to confront Alice and confront Mike, to expose their deception once and for all. As the evidence mounted, so did my resolve. I knew that when the time came, I would be ready. Alice had underestimated my capacity for forgiveness, assuming that her tearful confession would be enough to absolve her of guilt. But I was no longer the naive husband she had deceived. Behind closed doors, I rehearsed the conversation that would inevitably change our lives forever. I practiced keeping my voice steady, masking the turmoil within me. For now, The charade continued, but I knew that soon the truth would emerge, and the consequences would be irreversible. The day of reckoning arrived with a tension that hung thick in the air, palpable and suffocating. I had meticulously planned every detail, rehearsing the confrontation in my mind countless times. Now, as I stood in our living room with Alice and Mike seated before me, the weight of my emotions threatened to consume me. Alice glanced nervously between me and Mike, her hands trembling in her lap. Mike, on the other hand, wore a facade of indifference that failed to mask the guilt lurking beneath the surface. It took all my strength to maintain composure, to hold back the flood of accusations and hurt that threatened to spill forth. "I know everything," I began, my voice steady despite the turmoil within. "I know about your affair, Alice. I know about the lies and the deception." Alice paled visibly, her eyes wide with shock. I'm sorry," she stammered, her voice barely audible. "I never meant to hurt you." Her words, once a source of comfort and reassurance, now rang hollow in my ears. I resisted the urge to lash out, to unleash the torrent of anger that simmered just beneath the surface. Instead, I focused on the evidence, on the undeniable truth that lay before us. I presented the records of their communications, the timestamps, and locations that painted a damning picture of their secret rendezvous. Alice's face crumpled in despair as she realized the extent of my knowledge, her hands covering her mouth in a futile attempt to stifle her sobs. Mike remained defiant, his expression hardening as he attempted to justify their actions. "It's not what you think," he protested weakly, but his words lacked conviction. He knew as well as I did that there was no excuse for betraying someone's trust in such a profound manner. Silence descended upon the room, broken only by the sound of Alice's stifled cries. I struggled to find the right words, to articulate the depth of betrayal that had shattered our marriage. At that moment, I knew that forgiveness was no longer an option. "I want you both to leave," I finally managed to say, my voice choked with emotion. "I want you out of my life." Alice pleaded for another chance, her words a desperate plea for mercy, but I had already made my decision. The sanctity of our marriage had been irreparably tarnished, and no amount of regret could undo the damage that had been done. As they gathered their things and left, the reality of what had transpired began to sink in. I was alone now, grappling with the aftermath of a betrayal that had reshaped the course of my life. The path ahead seemed uncertain and daunting, but I knew that I had taken the first step toward reclaiming my dignity and rebuilding my shattered heart. In the days following the confrontation, my emotions swung between anger, disbelief, and profound sadness. The once familiar walls of our home now seemed to echo with the silence of betrayal. Every corner held a memory tainted by deceit, and I found myself avoiding certain rooms altogether. I sought solace in the routine of everyday life, a semblance of normalcy amidst the chaos. Yet no matter how busy I kept myself, thoughts of Alice and Mike lingered like a shadow. The betrayal had seared itself into my consciousness, a wound that refused to heal. Therapy became a lifeline, a safe space where I could unravel the tangled mess of emotions that threatened to overwhelm me. My therapist guided me through the stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance, each emotion a jagged piece of a shattered heart. Friends and family offered their support, their presence a reminder that I was not alone in my pain. They listened patiently as I recounted the events that led to the dissolution of my marriage, offering words of comfort and encouragement when I needed them most. Slowly, I began to piece together the fragments of my life, reclaiming the parts of myself that had been lost in the wreckage. I immersed myself in hobbies that had long been neglected, finding solace in creative pursuits and physical activity. The divorce proceedings loomed on the horizon, a necessary step towards closure and a fresh start. Negotiations were fraught with tension, but I remained resolute in my determination to sever ties with the past. The division of assets and legal formalities became a means to an end, a practical necessity in the journey towards liberation. Through it all, I learned to forgive myself for the moments of doubt, the questioning of my worth, and the overwhelming sadness that threatened to engulf me. I discovered a newfound strength within, forged through adversity and tempered by resilience. As the months passed, the pain began to dull, replaced by a quiet acceptance of what had transpired. I no longer defined myself by the betrayal, but rather by the courage it took to confront it head-on. The scars remained, a testament to the trials I had overcome, but they no longer defined my future. Life unfolded in unexpected ways, presenting new opportunities and relationships that breathed life into my wounded spirit. I embraced the uncertainty of the future with cautious optimism, knowing that I had emerged from the ashes of betrayal stronger and more resilient than before. As I looked back on the tumultuous journey that had brought me to this moment, I found solace in the knowledge that I had survived. The road ahead was still uncertain, but I faced it with renewed hope and a sense of purpose, ready to embrace whatever lay beyond the horizon. With the divorce finalized and the tumultuous storm of betrayal slowly receding into memory, I found myself standing at the threshold of a new chapter in my life. The wounds inflicted by Alice's infidelity had begun to heal, leaving behind scars that served as reminders of resilience and growth. I immersed myself in self-discovery, embarking on a journey to reclaim the parts of myself that had been overshadowed by the pain of betrayal. Therapy continued to be a cornerstone of my healing process, providing a safe space to explore lingering emotions and redefine my sense of self-worth. One of the most profound revelations came from reconnecting with old passions and interests that had been neglected during my marriage. I rediscovered the joy of painting, losing myself in the vibrant swirls of color that allowed me to express emotions too complex for words. Art became a form of therapy, a cathartic release that brought peace to a restless soul. Physical activity became another outlet for healing, as I took up hiking and yoga to reconnect with my body and mind. The rhythmic movement of hiking trails and the mindfulness of yoga poses helped me find inner peace and clarity amidst the chaos of rebuilding my life. Surrounded by a supportive network of friends and family, I gradually opened myself up to new experiences and possibilities. I attended social gatherings, rekindled old friendships, and forged new connections that enriched my life in unexpected ways. Each interaction reaffirmed the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for love and joy beyond pain. Forgiveness, both for Alice and for myself, became a pivotal milestone in my healing journey. I released the burden of anger and resentment that had weighed heavily on my heart, recognizing that holding on to bitterness only prolonged my suffering. Forgiveness was not about excusing the betrayal, but rather about freeing myself from its emotional grip and moving forward with grace and dignity. As time passed, I found myself embracing a newfound sense of freedom and empowerment. I made decisions based on my desires and aspirations, no longer constrained by the expectations or actions of others. The scars of betrayal faded into insignificance compared to the strength and resilience I had gained through adversity. In moments of quiet reflection, I marveled at the transformation that had taken place within me. What had once felt like the end of my world had become the catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. I had navigated the depths of despair and emerged on the other side, stronger and more resilient than I had ever imagined. The journey towards healing was ongoing, a continuous evolution of self-discovery and renewal. Yet, as I looked ahead with hope and optimism, I knew that I had emerged from the darkness of betrayal with a newfound appreciation for life's complexities and an unwavering belief in the power of resilience and redemption. As I reflected on the tumultuous journey of healing and self-discovery, I realized that I stood at the threshold of new beginnings, ready to embrace the future with renewed optimism and purpose. The divorce had marked the end of a chapter in my life, one marred by betrayal and heartache. Yet it also liberated me from a toxic relationship, freeing me to pursue my happiness and fulfillment. I immersed myself in new experiences and opportunities, eager to explore the possibilities that lay before me. Career-wise, I took bold steps to advance professionally, seizing opportunities for growth and development that had once seemed out of reach. The newfound clarity and determination fueled my ambition, propelling me toward success in ways I had never imagined possible. Personal growth became a cornerstone of my journey forward. I delved deeper into self-care practices, prioritizing my mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yoga and meditation became daily rituals that grounded me in the present moment, offering a sense of peace and serenity amidst life's uncertainties. Travel became another avenue for exploration and self-discovery. I embarked on solo adventures to far-flung destinations, relishing the freedom to chart my course and immerse myself in diverse cultures and landscapes. Each journey enriched my perspective and reaffirmed my resilience in the face of adversity. Friendships blossomed and flourished, forming a supportive network of kindred spirits who uplifted and encouraged me on my journey. Through shared laughter and heartfelt conversations, I cultivated meaningful connections that nourished my soul and reminded me of the power of human connection. Romantic possibilities began to unfold unexpectedly as I cautiously opened my heart to the prospect of love once more. Each new relationship was a testament to my courage and resilience, a testament to my willingness to embrace vulnerability and trust in the possibility of a future filled with joy and companionship. At the core of my journey towards new beginnings was a profound sense of gratitude. I am grateful for the lessons learned through adversity, gratitude for the strength gained through overcoming challenges, and gratitude for the unwavering support of loved ones who stood by my side through it all. As I looked towards the horizon, I knew that the road ahead would be filled with twists and turns, challenges and triumphs. Yet, armed with resilience, wisdom, and a newfound sense of self, I was confident in my ability to navigate whatever life had in store. The journey of healing and transformation was far from over, but as I embraced each new beginning with courage and optimism, I knew that I was forging a path toward a future defined by resilience, growth, and boundless possibilities. With each passing day, I found myself embracing a deeper sense of closure and acceptance. The wounds inflicted by Alice's betrayal had healed into scars, reminders of the resilience and strength I had cultivated through adversity. The divorce settlement had been finalized without prolonged litigation, marking the end of a legal process that had once felt daunting and overwhelming. I approached the division of assets with a sense of pragmatism, focusing on equitable outcomes rather than dwelling on past grievances. Therapy continued to be a steadfast companion on my journey towards healing. Together with my therapist, I delved into the complexities of forgiveness and acceptance, untangling the threads of pain and betrayal that had woven themselves into the fabric of my past. Through introspection and self-reflection, I confronted unresolved emotions and learned to release them with compassion and grace. One of the most profound moments of closure came during a heartfelt conversation with Alice. In a quiet cafe on a rainy afternoon, we sat across from each other, the weight of our shared history hanging between us like a fragile thread. With honesty and vulnerability, we acknowledged the mistakes and regrets that had shaped our journey together. "I'm sorry," Alice whispered, her voice tinged with sorrow. "I never meant to hurt you." Her words echoed with sincerity, a testament to the remorse she had carried since the revelation of her betrayal. In that moment, I realized that forgiveness was not about absolving her of responsibility, but about freeing myself from the burden of anger and resentment that had held me captive for so long. "I forgive you," I replied softly, my words a balm to both our wounded hearts. "And I forgive myself, too." With those words, a sense of liberation washed over me, as though a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. The journey toward forgiveness was not easy or linear, but it brought me to a place of peace and acceptance that I had once believed impossible. As I navigated the complexities of co-parenting with Alice, I approached our interactions with newfound compassion and understanding. Our focus shifted from the pain of the past to the well-being of our children, whose innocence and resilience served as a constant source of inspiration and hope. In the quiet moments of solitude, I reflected on the lessons learned and the growth achieved through adversity. I embraced the imperfections of my journey, recognizing that healing was a continuous process of self-discovery and self-compassion. Life unfolded with renewed purpose and optimism, guided by the wisdom gained from navigating the depths of betrayal and heartache. Each day brought new opportunities for growth and fulfillment as I forged ahead with courage and resilience. As I turned the final page on this chapter of my life, I knew that the journey towards closure and acceptance had transformed me in ways I had never anticipated. With gratitude for the lessons learned and hope for the future, I embarked on the next chapter of my life with a heart open to the possibilities that lay ahead. The dawn of a new chapter in my life brought with it a profound sense of renewal and possibility. As I reflected on the journey that had led me here, I found myself embracing the opportunity to redefine my path and embrace new beginnings with courage and optimism. One of the most transformative aspects of my journey towards renewal was the rediscovery of my passions and interests. I immersed myself in creative pursuits that had long been neglected, finding solace and joy in activities that ignited my soul. Painting became a form of self-expression, allowing me to channel emotions and experiences into vibrant works of art that reflected my journey of healing and growth. Physical fitness became another pillar of my renewed lifestyle as I embraced activities that nourished both body and mind. Yoga and meditation provided a sanctuary of peace and mindfulness, fostering a sense of inner strength and balance that guided me through life's challenges with grace and resilience. Professionally, I pursued new opportunities for growth and advancement, leveraging the skills and experience gained through adversity to chart a path toward success and fulfillment. Each career milestone was a testament to my resilience and determination, proving that setbacks could be transformed into stepping stones towards greater achievement. Friendships flourished and deepened as I cultivated meaningful connections with individuals who supported and uplifted me on my journey. Shared laughter and heartfelt conversations became a source of strength and inspiration, reminding me of the power of human connection and the importance of nurturing relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Romantic possibilities blossomed unexpectedly as I opened my heart to the prospect of love once more. Each new relationship was a testament to my willingness to embrace vulnerability and trust in the transformative power of genuine connection. Together, we navigated the complexities of intimacy and partnership with honesty and compassion, forging bonds that enriched my life in ways I had never imagined possible. As I embraced the challenges and opportunities of single parenthood, I found strength in the unconditional love and resilience of my children. Their laughter and joy became a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding me of the profound privilege and responsibility of nurturing young hearts and minds. In moments of quiet reflection, I marveled at the resilience and growth that had emerged from the ashes of betrayal and heartache. The scars of the past had faded into insignificance compared to the depth of healing and transformation that had shaped my journey. Looking towards the horizon, I embraced the uncertainty of the future with courage and optimism, knowing that each new day held the promise of renewed possibilities and limitless potential. As I navigated the ever-changing landscape of life, I embraced renewal as a constant companion, guiding me toward a future defined by resilience, authenticity, and boundless joy. As I ventured further into the journey of renewal and self-discovery, I found myself embracing a profound sense of peace and gratitude for the experiences that had shaped my path. Each day became an opportunity to cultivate gratitude for the lessons learned, the resilience gained, and the blessings that surrounded me. One of the most transformative aspects of my journey was the practice of mindfulness and presence. I immersed myself in daily rituals that grounded me in the present moment, such as meditation, journaling, and connecting with nature. These practices became anchors of stability amidst life's uncertainties, fostering a deep sense of inner peace and contentment. Through therapy and self-reflection, I continued to unpack the complexities of forgiveness and acceptance. I embraced forgiveness not as a dismissal of past pain, but as a liberating act of compassion towards myself and others. In doing so, I released the lingering grip of resentment and embraced a future shaped by resilience and emotional freedom. Spiritual exploration became a source of nourishment for my soul as I delved into practices and beliefs that resonated with my inner journey. Whether through meditation retreats, philosophical readings, or meaningful conversations with spiritual guides, I cultivated a deeper understanding of my purpose and connection to the world around me. Creativity continued to be a guiding force in my life as I explored new avenues of self-expression and artistic endeavor. Writing became a therapeutic outlet, allowing me to articulate the complexities of my emotions and share insights gained from my journey of healing. Through storytelling and poetry, I found a voice that resonated with others, navigating similar paths of growth and transformation. Personal growth extended beyond individual pursuits, as I actively sought opportunities to contribute to my community and uplift those in need. Volunteering became a cornerstone of my commitment to service, providing a sense of fulfillment and purpose as I gave back to causes close to my heart. In my relationships, I nurtured a deep appreciation for authenticity and vulnerability. I surrounded myself with individuals who embraced me for who I was, celebrating my journey of healing and growth without judgment or expectation. Together, we forged bonds of trust and mutual support that enriched my life immeasurably. As I navigated the complexities of co-parenting with Alice, I approached our interactions with compassion and respect. Our shared commitment to our children's well-being became a foundation for effective communication and collaborative decision-making, fostering a sense of unity and stability amidst the challenges of separation. Looking towards the future, I embraced the uncertainty of life's journey with unwavering faith and optimism. Each day presented new opportunities for growth, connection, and meaningful contribution to the world around me. With a heart filled with peace and gratitude, I embraced the unfolding chapters of my life with a profound sense of purpose and joy. As I embraced the culmination of my journey towards healing and growth, I found myself drawn towards a deeper exploration of authenticity and self-discovery. This chapter became a testament to embracing my truest self and living authentically in every aspect of my life. The journey towards authenticity began with a profound introspection into my core values, beliefs, and aspirations. I embarked on a soul-searching quest to align my actions with my inner truths, shedding societal expectations and external pressures that had once dictated my path. Self-care became a non-negotiable priority as I cultivated habits and practices that nourished my mind, body, and spirit. Regular exercise, nutritious eating, and adequate rest formed the foundation of my well-being, providing the energy and resilience needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and vitality. Professional fulfillment took on new meaning as I pursued opportunities that aligned with my passions and strengths. Whether through career advancements, entrepreneurial ventures, or creative pursuits, I embraced roles that allowed me to make a meaningful impact and contribute positively to my community and beyond. Relationships blossomed with authenticity and vulnerability as I surrounded myself with individuals who accepted and celebrated me for who I truly was. Honesty and open communication became cornerstones of my connections, fostering deep bonds of trust, mutual respect, and genuine affection. Spiritual exploration continued to enrich my journey as I delved deeper into practices and teachings that resonated with my inner quest for meaning and connection. Meditation, mindfulness, and contemplative retreats provided sacred spaces for introspection and spiritual growth, guiding me toward a deeper understanding of life's mysteries and my place within the universe. Creativity remained a vital outlet for self-expression as I explored diverse forms of artistic expression that mirrored the complexities of my inner world. Writing, painting, music, and photography became canvases through which I could articulate my emotions, insights, and visions for a more compassionate and harmonious world. As I navigated the evolving dynamics of co-parenting with Alice, I approached our shared responsibilities with empathy, patience, and a steadfast commitment to our children's well-being. Together, we forged a collaborative partnership grounded in mutual respect and effective communication, fostering a supportive environment where our children could thrive and flourish. Gratitude became a guiding principle in my daily life, as I cultivated a deep appreciation for the abundance of blessings and opportunities that surrounded me. Each moment became an opportunity to express gratitude for the lessons learned, the growth experienced, and the relationships cherished along the way. Looking toward the future, I embraced the unfolding chapters of my life with courage, optimism, and a profound sense of purpose. With authenticity as my compass, I navigated life's journey with integrity and grace, confident in my ability to create a life filled with meaning, fulfillment, and boundless possibilities. As I continued on my journey of self-discovery and authenticity, I found myself navigating the terrain of integration, bringing together the lessons learned, the growth experienced, and the wisdom gained into a cohesive and harmonious whole. Integration began with a deep reflection on the transformative journey I had embarked upon. I revisited pivotal moments of healing, forgiveness, and renewal, weaving together the threads of my past experiences to form a tapestry of resilience and inner strength. Self-awareness became a guiding beacon as I cultivated a deeper understanding of my strengths, weaknesses, and areas for continued growth. Through introspection and mindfulness practices, I gained clarity on the values and principles that shaped my decisions and actions, aligning them with my authentic self. Emotional intelligence became a cornerstone of my interactions and relationships as I honed my ability to empathize, communicate effectively, and navigate conflict with compassion and understanding. I embraced vulnerability as a source of connection and authenticity, forging deeper bonds with loved ones and colleagues alike. Career-wise, I pursued opportunities that honored my passions and leveraged my skills, contributing meaningfully to projects and initiatives that aligned with my values. Whether through leadership roles, creative endeavors, or entrepreneurial pursuits, I embraced roles that allowed me to make a positive impact and inspire change in the world around me. Relationships flourished with newfound depth and authenticity as I surrounded myself with individuals who uplifted and supported my journey. I nurtured connections based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values, celebrating the diversity of perspectives and experiences that enriched my personal and professional life. Spiritual growth continued to unfold as I explored deeper dimensions of consciousness and connection to the universe. Through meditation, contemplation, and spiritual practices, I deepened my understanding of life's mysteries and embraced a sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. Creativity remained a vital outlet for self-expression and innovation as I channeled my energy into artistic endeavors that reflected my innermost thoughts and emotions. Writing, painting, and music became vehicles for storytelling and reflection, inspiring others to embark on their journeys of self-discovery and transformation. As I navigated the complexities of co-parenting and family dynamics, I approached challenges with patience, empathy, and a commitment to fostering a supportive environment for growth and development. Together with Alice, I prioritized the well-being of our children, ensuring they felt loved, valued, and supported as they navigated their paths in life. Gratitude continued to permeate my daily existence as I cultivated a deep appreciation for the abundance of blessings and opportunities that enriched my life. Each day became an opportunity to express gratitude for the lessons learned, the relationships nurtured, and the resilience that had carried me through times of adversity. Looking towards the horizon, I embraced the journey of integration with humility and grace, knowing that life's journey was a continuous evolution of self-discovery and growth. With authenticity as my compass and gratitude as my guide, I navigated life's challenges and celebrated its joys, embracing each moment as an opportunity to live fully and authentically. As I stood at the threshold of the final chapter of this transformative journey, I reflected on the profound changes and growth that had reshaped my life. This chapter became a poignant reflection on the lessons learned, the challenges overcome, and the resilience that had carried me through the darkest moments. Self-reflection became a cornerstone of this final phase, as I revisited the milestones and pivotal moments that had defined my journey. I acknowledged the courage it took to confront betrayal, the strength it required to forgive, and the grace it demanded to embrace authenticity and renewal. Personal growth emerged as a testament to resilience as I navigated the complexities of healing and self-discovery with unwavering determination. I celebrated the evolution of my beliefs, values, and priorities, recognizing the profound impact they had on shaping my present and future. Relationships took on new significance as I cultivated connections based on mutual respect, empathy, and authenticity. I embraced vulnerability as a source of strength, forging deep bonds with loved ones who supported and encouraged my journey of growth and transformation. Career achievements stood as milestones of success, reflecting my commitment to excellence and contribution in my chosen field. I embraced opportunities for leadership and innovation, leveraging my skills and experiences to make a positive impact on organizations and communities. Spiritual exploration deepened my connection to the universe and enriched my understanding of life's mysteries. Through meditation, contemplation, and mindfulness practices, I nurtured a sense of inner peace and alignment with the natural rhythms of existence. Creativity remained a vital outlet for self-expression and innovation, as I channeled my energy into artistic endeavors that mirrored the complexities of human experience. Writing, painting, and music became vehicles for storytelling and reflection, inspiring others to embark on their journeys of self-discovery and growth. Gratitude continued to permeate my daily life, as I cultivated a deep appreciation for the abundance of blessings and opportunities that enriched my journey. Each day became an opportunity to express gratitude for the lessons learned, the relationships nurtured, and the resilience that had carried me through times of adversity. Looking towards the future, I embraced the unknown with courage and optimism, knowing that each new chapter would unfold with opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment. With authenticity as my guiding principle and gratitude as my compass, I navigated life's journey with humility and grace, celebrating the transformative power of resilience, renewal, and the unwavering belief in the limitless potential of the human spirit. As I reflected on the culmination of my transformative journey, I realized that life was a continuous evolution of experiences, growth, and discovery. This final chapter became a testament to the ongoing nature of personal development and the resilience needed to embrace life's ever-changing landscape. Self-discovery remained at the heart of my journey as I continued to explore new facets of my identity and purpose. I embraced opportunities for learning and growth, seeking knowledge and wisdom that would enrich my understanding of myself and the world around me. Emotional resilience became a cornerstone of my daily life as I navigated challenges with grace and determination. I cultivated inner strength through mindfulness practices, meditation, and self-care rituals that nurtured my well-being and empowered me to face adversity with courage and resilience. Relationships flourished with authenticity and depth as I prioritized connections based on mutual respect, trust, and compassion. I fostered meaningful bonds with loved ones who supported and uplifted me, celebrating the joys and navigating the challenges of life together. Career-wise, I pursued opportunities that aligned with my passions and values, making meaningful contributions to my profession and community. I embraced roles that allowed me to leverage my strengths and skills, driving innovation and positive change in the organizations and causes I championed. Spiritual growth continued to enrich my journey as I deepened my connection to the divine and explored profound questions of existence and purpose. Through contemplative practices and spiritual exploration, I nurtured a sense of inner peace and alignment with the universe's unfolding mysteries. Creativity remained a vital expression of my innermost thoughts and emotions as I engaged in artistic endeavors that captured the essence of human experience. Writing, painting, and music became channels through which I shared my journey with others, inspiring reflection and introspection. Gratitude continued to be a guiding principle in my life as I cultivated appreciation for the abundance of blessings and opportunities that enriched my journey. Each day became an opportunity to express gratitude for the lessons learned, the relationships cherished, and the growth experienced along the way. Looking towards the future, I embraced the unknown with curiosity and optimism, knowing that life's journey would continue to unfold with new challenges and possibilities. With humility and resilience as my companions, I navigated the ever-changing currents of life with courage and grace, embracing each moment as an opportunity for growth, connection, and profound transformation. As I stood face to face with Alice, her eyes pleaded with a mixture of regret and desperation. The familiar warmth in her voice trembled as she uttered words that once held sway over my heart. "I love you, David," she implored, her hands reaching out as if to bridge the chasm of betrayal between us. "I've made mistakes, but you're the only one I've ever truly loved." Her words echoed in the quiet space between us, a stark reminder of the tangled emotions that had once bound us together. Memories flashed before my eyes, moments of laughter, shared dreams, and promises made in the innocence of love's embrace. Yet, beneath the veneer of her plea, lay the undeniable truth of her actions, a betrayal that had shattered the foundation of trust upon which our marriage had been built. The pain of her infidelity had carved deep wounds in my heart, wounds that no amount of love or regret could heal. "I hear you, Alice," I replied, my voice steady, despite the storm of emotions raging within. "But trust is like glass. Once broken, it can never be the same again." Her eyes welled with tears, reflecting the anguish of lost chances and shattered dreams. "Please, David," she pleaded, her voice cracking with emotion. "Give us another chance. I'll do whatever it takes to make things right." For a fleeting moment, doubt tugged at the edges of my resolve. The familiar pull of love and longing threatened to cloud my judgment, urging me to embrace the comfort of familiarity and forgive the unforgivable. But as I looked into Alice's eyes, I saw not just the pain of regret, but also the absence of true accountability. The realization settled like a stone in my chest, a painful reminder that forgiveness without genuine repentance would only perpetuate the cycle of hurt. "I'm sorry, Alice," I said softly, my words weighted with finality. "I've made my decision." With a heavy heart, I turned away, leaving behind the echoes of what once was and the haunting whispers of what could have been. The path ahead lay shrouded in uncertainty, yet beneath the veil of pain and loss, I found a flicker of hope, the promise of a future shaped by resilience, self-discovery, and the unwavering belief in the strength of my convictions. As I walked away from the tumultuous chapter of betrayal and heartache, I carried with me the resolve to honor my truth and embrace the journey of healing and renewal that awaited me. With each step forward, I embraced the freedom of authenticity and the empowering choice to forge a path guided by integrity and self-respect. The chapter closed not with bitterness or resentment, but with the quiet assurance that in letting go of the past, I had reclaimed the power to shape my destiny, a destiny illuminated by the light of self-love, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the promise of new beginnings. In the aftermath of my resolute decision to part ways with Alice, I found myself immersed in the process of moving forward, a journey marked by introspection, healing, and the rediscovery of self. The initial days were a whirlwind of emotions, as I grappled with the echoes of our shared past and the profound sense of loss that accompanied the end of our relationship. Waves of grief and anger washed over me, challenging me to confront the depth of my emotions and find solace over time. Therapy became a sanctuary for reflection and healing as I navigated the complexities of untangling my identity from the remnants of our marriage. Through introspective sessions and guided discussions, I unearthed buried truths and reclaimed fragments of my self-worth that had been obscured by the turmoil of betrayal. Self-care emerged as a vital practice in my journey towards wholeness, encompassing physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Daily rituals such as exercise, meditation, and nurturing hobbies provided a sense of grounding and inner peace, nurturing resilience in the face of adversity. Supportive friendships became pillars of strength as I leaned on trusted confidants who offered empathy, encouragement, and a listening ear during moments of vulnerability. Their unwavering presence served as a reminder that I was not alone in my journey and that healing was a communal endeavor. Career-wise, I embraced new opportunities for growth and professional development, channeling my energy into meaningful projects and collaborations that aligned with my passions and ambitions. Each achievement and milestone bolstered my confidence and reinforced my sense of purpose in the face of life's uncertainties. Navigating co-parenting with Alice presented its own set of challenges, yet I approached our interactions with a commitment to fostering a supportive and harmonious environment for our children. Together, we prioritized their well-being and happiness, navigating the complexities of shared custody with patience, compassion, and open communication. As I reflected on the lessons learned and the growth experienced throughout my journey, I embraced a renewed sense of optimism and possibility for the future. Each day became an opportunity to embrace life's abundance, cultivate gratitude for the blessings that surrounded me, and envision a path forward guided by authenticity and self-empowerment. Looking towards the horizon, I embraced the transformative power of resilience and personal growth, knowing that my journey was far from over. With courage, compassion, and a steadfast belief in the resilience of the human spirit, I embarked on the next chapter of my life, a chapter defined by healing, self-discovery, and the boundless potential of new beginnings. Following the tumultuous events of my life, I embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing through regular sessions with a therapist. Each appointment became a sanctuary of introspection and growth, guiding me through the labyrinth of my emotions and experiences. The decision to seek therapy stemmed from a deep-seated need to unravel the complexities of my feelings and navigate the aftermath of betrayal and loss with clarity and resilience. In the safety of the therapist's office, I found a space free from judgment, where I could confront my vulnerabilities and explore the depths of my psyche. During our initial sessions, I recounted the events that had led me to this pivotal moment, the revelations of infidelity, the unraveling of trust, and the profound impact on my sense of self-worth and identity. Through compassionate listening and insightful guidance, my therapist helped me untangle the intertwined threads of grief, anger, and longing that had woven themselves into the fabric of my being. Together, we explored the nuances of forgiveness and closure, examining the intricacies of letting go and reclaiming my power. Through guided exercises and reflective dialogue, I began to understand that forgiveness did not equate to condoning betrayal, but rather freeing myself from the burden of resentment and reclaiming my emotional autonomy. Mindfulness practices became an integral part of my therapeutic journey, as I learned to observe my thoughts and emotions with non-judgmental awareness. Meditation and deep breathing exercises provided moments of calm amidst the storm, fostering a sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. As weeks turned into months, I noticed subtle shifts in my perspective and emotional resilience. I became more attuned to my own needs and boundaries, learning to advocate for myself with compassion and assertiveness. The therapeutic process enabled me to cultivate a deeper sense of self-understanding and acceptance, paving the way for profound personal growth and transformation. Outside of therapy, I continued to nurture supportive relationships with friends and loved ones who provided unwavering encouragement and empathy. Their presence served as a source of strength and validation, reinforcing my belief in the healing power of human connection and community. Career-wise, I approached professional challenges with renewed clarity and determination, leveraging insights gained from therapy to make informed decisions and pursue meaningful growth opportunities. Each achievement became a testament to my resilience and capacity for adaptation in the face of adversity. Navigating co-parenting with Alice remained a work in progress, yet I approached our interactions with newfound empathy and communication skills honed through therapy. Together, we prioritized our children's well-being and forged a cooperative partnership rooted in mutual respect and shared commitment. Looking towards the future, I embraced the ongoing journey of self-discovery and healing with optimism and gratitude. Each therapy session became a stepping stone towards greater self-awareness and emotional well-being, guiding me towards a future defined by resilience, authenticity, and the unwavering belief in my capacity for growth and renewal. Life continued its inexorable march forward, indifferent to the tumultuous upheaval caused by Alice's betrayal. Each day brought with it the challenge of reconciling the shattered fragments of our shared future, reshaped irreversibly by her infidelity. In the aftermath of our separation, the once familiar contours of my life took on a new and unfamiliar shape. I navigated the complexities of rebuilding my identity and charting a path forward with a renewed sense of purpose and resilience. Therapy became a steadfast anchor in my journey of healing, providing a safe harbor where I could confront the raw emotions and unanswered questions that lingered in the wake of Alice's betrayal. Through introspective dialogue and guided self-reflection, I began to unravel the intricate layers of pain, anger, and grief that had overshadowed my existence. The process of forgiveness remained a daunting and deeply personal journey, fraught with moments of doubt and introspection. I grappled with the realization that forgiving Alice did not absolve her of responsibility, nor did it erase the scars left by her actions. Instead, forgiveness became a liberating act of self-compassion, an acknowledgement of my capacity to transcend pain and reclaim my emotional autonomy. Despite the emotional turmoil, I found solace in the unwavering support of friends and loved ones who stood by my side with empathy and encouragement. Their presence served as a constant reminder of the healing power of human connection and the resilience forged through shared experiences of adversity. Professionally, I embraced new opportunities for growth and fulfillment, leveraging my newfound clarity and resilience to pursue meaningful endeavors that aligned with my passions and values. Each achievement served as a testament to my capacity to thrive in the face of adversity and uncertainty. Co-parenting with Alice remained a delicate balancing act of collaboration and compromise, centered on our shared commitment to providing a stable and nurturing environment for our children. Despite the complexities of our relationship, we navigated parenting with a renewed focus on communication, respect, and the well-being of our children. Looking towards the horizon, I confronted the reality that Alice's betrayal had irrevocably altered the trajectory of our lives. The dreams we once shared had been replaced by a mosaic of new aspirations and possibilities, shaped by resilience, introspection, and the unwavering belief in the transformative power of personal growth. As I forged ahead on my journey of healing and renewal, I embraced the uncertainty of the future with courage and optimism. Each day presented an opportunity to cultivate gratitude for the lessons learned, the resilience gained, and the boundless potential of embracing life's unpredictable twists and turns with grace and resilience.